breaking news in the Tom Brady, Antonio Brown saga. We're going to cover that in just a second. It's very positive stuff. But first of all, we're going to do a brief kind of walk through memory lane to see how we got here. Antonio Brown, of course, had a very successful NFL career with the Pittsburgh Steelers. Then he became, for whatever reason, a pretty controversial person, at least in the NFL world, leading him eventually to be released by the Patriots.
New England Patriots are releasing Antonio Brown. We appreciate the hard work of many people over the past 11 days, but we feel that it is best to move in a different direction.
So even though Antonio Brown was released from the Patriots, many people thought perhaps Antonio Brown had played his final snap in the NFL. Tom Brady famously went from the Patriots to the Buccaneers and wanted to win a Super Bowl. He brought along Rob Gronkowski, and as the story goes, he reached out to Antonio Brown. He kind of believed in him. Again, this is all alleged. I don't know this for sure, but it seems certainly that Tom Brady was a big part in getting Antonio Brown to Tampa Bay, and in their Super Bowl winning season, they had a lot of success. Exhibit A.
There's the fake, there's the pass, and there's the catch for the touchdown, Antonio Brown.
So that's in the Super Bowl, and they went on to win that Super Bowl game. So all of Tom Brady's plan basically worked. Rob Gronkowski had 2 touchdowns in this game. Antonio Brown had 1, and they went on to win a Super Bowl in Tom Brady's first season with Tampa Bay. So at this point, so far so good in their relationship. However, I believe this is the season after. Again, I'm not like the most NFL savvy person, but this is the season. I believe it's season after, maybe like 2 seasons after. But this famous moment happened on the sidelines of an NFL game. Antonio Brown, I mean, you'll see it here. It's pretty crazy. So takes off his jersey. You can see there actually his teammate Mike Evans there is apparently trying to talk him out of it. Takes his jersey off. Start throwing stuff into the stands, and then this photo, you won't gonna see it, but this photo of him putting up the deuces to the crowd went mega viral, and right there. That photo just went incredibly viral. This is the last Antonio Brown ever played. It's like an unintentional Pepsi advertisement there. This is the last Antonio Brown ever played in the National Football League. And, I mean, after this, their relationship definitely soured. Antonio Brown did a very contentious podcast with Patrick Bet-David, where Patrick Bet-David brought up the Antonio Brown Tom Brady fallout, and I think rightfully asked Antonio Brown, like, what are you doing? Tom Brady was nice to you. Why are you doing him like this?
That's a sincere question. What happened? This is a guy at this point of the game. This is just for pure entertainment purposes. Ask the question. Hey, you play with this guy. This guy had your back. What happened between the two of you guys? That's a sincere question. What happened? This is a guy, I wrote what he said when you guys were done. I'm sure you saw it. He says, obviously it's a difficult situation. We all want him. Everybody should find to help him, do what they can to help him in ways he really needs it. We all love him. We care about him deeply. We want to see him be at his best. Unfortunately, it won't be with our team. We have a lot of friendships that will last. Most important about football is a relationship with your friends and teammates. They go beyond the field. I think everyone should be very compassionate and empathetic. Some very difficult things are happening. So, you know what he didn't do? Not once did he throw you under the bus.
How is he going to throw me under the bus?
But
how? How would you throw me under the bus? How?
But what I'm saying is it's not how. It's not how.
How could he? How could you throw me under the bus?
But you did.
So again, this podcast was very awkward. It's a long podcast if you want to go watch it, but and there were other cases of Antonio Brown not being happy with Tom Brady. And another thing I'm not even going to bring up, but Antonio Brown was poking fun at Tom Brady while he was going through his public divorce with Gisele Bündchen. Not a cool thing to do. Again, I don't even want to bring it. I don't even want to at least show it. Like, I'll bring it up because it's part of the story, but I'm not going to show it just on screen, but whatever. So that did happen. Now, Antonio Brown had a pretty interesting weekend because he did a campaign speech. He actually had a pretty good speech. He kind of like tried to sell something, but it was all in all relatively entertaining speech. Here he is mixing it up with Donald Trump on the campaign trail.
Come on, give him one.
So it's funny. Antonio Brown goes in for a hug. I just threw that in there because I think Antonio Brown had a good weekend, or at least a good few days. This is the breaking news. Antonio Brown posted this today, just earlier today, to his Twitter account, AB ex Tom Brady. Love my teammate and friend. He helped me out. He helped me out the mud. He helped me out the mud, and I'm forever grateful to him for him. I'm sorry for all my side of everything. Super Bowl champs, heart at Tom Brady. Like, great move, I think. I love that he's saying sorry. I think taking a lot of ownership for that, and I really hope this is genuine. I hope this sticks because Antonio Brown does have a pretty funny Twitter account, and it's a little bit harder to enjoy it when you know he's just kind of feuding with Tom Brady, and he was definitely Antonio Brown. I think in public was kind of acting like a jerk. Whether you want to chalk that up to whatever, I don't know, but I like this version of Antonio Brown just being a more kind of positive influence on people. And this conversation with Tom Brady, I'll play here. It's pretty nice.
I started a little CTS ESPN little podcast. I talked to Cheetah, just talk to them people about some of their traumas and how, you know, the older we get, we still stuck with our traumas for our kids and like seeking therapy and how to deal with traumas because, you know, we just human beings and a product of what we go through and how people treated us. So that's how I've been trying to do. Yeah. I still gotta, you know, making a little bit of music, but I just kind of just focus on raising the kids and try to do some positive stuff. That's it.
Yeah, that's awesome. I know, man. Fuck, we're all dealing with something. Life is like, no matter who you are, we all have our stuff we're dealing with. You know, it's
never perfect, right?
Parents and we're sons, and we had all our stuff growing up, and then things that happened in elementary school and high school, and they all shape who we are. And it's not all roses for everybody. And I know what you went through, you know, a lot as a kid, and you know, your story through high school wasn't easy. You know what I mean? And you made a lot of great choices, and you made some things that were tough, but you know, hopefully you can overcome them. And
yes, sir.
You know, everyone wants to see. You know, I just wanted you to succeed, man. I hope you always know that. I always wanted to see you succeed. That's all.
Man, you helped me succeed, man. You came and got me in the dirt, champ. Help me be a championship, man. Be a part of greatness. Witness you be just so great as a leader, man, as a person. So I never took any of those things for granted, man. You always special to me. No matter the emotions I tried to portray, man, I only got respect for you and everything you did for me, man. So I always, you know what I mean? I couldn't live on without, you know what I mean? Just letting you know as a man, you know what I'm saying? I got nothing but the utmost respect for you and just asking for your forgiveness, man. You know what I mean? That's it.
Yeah, you don't. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate it. You know, look, what's happened in the past is in the past. So, you know, whatever. And hopefully I get to see you at some point and give you a hug.
Man, I love to see you, man. Just whenever you got time, whenever you free, champ, just let me know. One call away,
sure.
man.
Yeah, same here. Same here. You know that.
So I think a great moment there. This recording of Tom Brady and Antonio Brown talking. Hopefully the hatchet will be buried for good, and maybe we'll see some kind of podcast where they air it out. Tom Brady, Antonio Brown. Like I said, Antonio Brown's Twitter page is very funny. Like, a lot of the stuff he probably posts, I don't look at every post. Maybe some of the stuff is crazy. It probably is, but every once in a while I see it pop up on my For You page. Some of the stuff is like objectively hilarious. I laugh out loud. Like probably once a month I'll see an AB84 post, and they're hilarious. So anyway, shout out Tom Brady. In this case, shout out Antonio Brown. This is, I think, a good story. A story, I guess, of forgiveness and two people kind of making amends, or not making amends, but whatever, just kind of putting stuff in the past. Hopefully moving forward it'll be positive now, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, with that said, thank you for watching this video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments. Like and subscribe. Have a great day.